Hi guys, Asake did a live for his followers on Instagram, I think on Friday or so, where he talked about how Wizkid reached out to him to be on his album. And you know, for somebody at this level, even though he has blown, right? But there are godfathers to this thing, right? So the excitement no greet the guy. And the guy can organize life for his followers, you know, and he asked, you know, gave that opportunity for them to ask any question that he was willing to go answer all. It was quite long, and his followers actually, you know, came on and they asked several questions of which he was ready to give all the answers. In fact, there was one with hilarious one. The person asked if he was a human being. And he was like, man, what kind of question is that? That is a human being now. Can a spirit drink coke? Meanwhile, he was drinking coke. I say he's human, you know. And I think that question would have been born out of the fact that he does very weird things. And if you know his music is intense, right? Very intense. And he's always on point. Like when Asake is singing, you're like, is this guy a human being or be something else, right? Or it's possible it was about the braces. Who knows? You know, the braces too could have triggered that question. There were other questions. There was even someone who asked, why are you not featuring Davido? And he was like, that's Baba. You must feature Davido now. That in fact there's a song that he already did with Davido. Maybe it was yet to be released, and you know, I think he's just favored. Then when they asked him about Olamide, you know, these people asking this question, some of them might have info, right? So somebody asked about Olamide, and he was like, Olamide is in his house. If he's not in his house, he's in the studio. You know, I don't know if he's having any beef with anybody. Some people asking for still with his former boss, that's YBNL studio, and he didn't answer that. He scrolled past. Somebody asked him, was still close to Sheyi or so. He said yes. Then they asked him why he chose the Asa. Is it Asha, right? So he said, well, why he was in uni, that Asha was one of the songs that just kept him, and that he was so in love with it. Like, it was more like when he was starting, he started with Asha. He loved the music. And when he was saying Asha, I was like, is it this leader sang, there is fire on the mountain, and everyone they be on the run? I think that's a song, because I watched him, as he said, when he was in uni, that song resonated with him, and that he's so in love with it, so he will never forget the impacts that Asha had on him. I hope I'm getting that. Please, if I'm not getting it right, don't come for my head. Sorry about that, but it is what it is, you know. So I'm going to actually place that live for not everything, just place the important parts that I wanted to hear from him about his meeting with Wizkid, and of course that Wizkid had already finished, and I think the song was played, and then Wizkid had the opportunity to hear the song. I was like, okay, I like this song, so I want to jump on it, and that was how that break came. It wasn't as if he went begging Wizkid, you know, to be featured. Like, you get it? So I'm going to place that live, so you just watch it and hear the answers he gave from the horse's mouth. So let's go.
Take all the opportunity and just do it, and it didn't even stress me at all. Big shout out to Travis. What's this one saying? What song are you most proud of? What song am I most proud of? I think it's Suru. I really like Suru. Like, Suru is that record. I love old record, I won't lie. But Suru is that record that I can play anytime, any day, and it's going. I don't know, like, the spirit behind that song is just super crazy. What's this one saying? What is your favorite song on the album? Everything is my favorite. I love all the songs. What does Lungu Boy means? Lungu Boy, I think when I was younger, instead of calling street ghetto, like some of my egbons them, like they call them OGs, they would rather call it Lungu. Like, so it's still the same thing as street boy, it's still the same thing as ghetto boy, you know. How did you feel when you knew you'll be featuring Big Wiz? Machala. I didn't even know. I didn't even know how to put Wiz on the song, to be honest. Like, I had someone in mind before to put on that song. Then something happened. I think P Prime played it for Wiz, and Wiz was like, "Oh, I fuck with," and Wiz jumped on it. And I was like, Alhamdulillah. Big shout out to Machala, #1 song in the country. What made you go with Asha? I think the idea behind Asha is, can you help me bring the volume down? Like, the idea behind the Asha is, I could remember when I was in uni, before I go to classes or before I go for rehearsal, the only song I listen to is that Asha song. Like, if some people remember, they will even remember, like, I even danced to the song. There's one contemporary dance I did to Oh Jumotimo. So like that song hold a huge memory in my head already. Boy album is all vibe. It's all me trying to like evolve, trying to grow, see where I can get to in my life, you know. Is this set for the upcoming tour going to be a mix of work of art? That tour is going to be all the songs, all the vibe. Mr. Money with the vibe right now. That tour is going to be all the vibes. Can you collaborate? Which one is this one? Where is Olamide? Bado is at home now. If Bado is not at home, Bado will be in the studio. Do you actually skate? Skating is why would somebody say skating is my lifestyle? Skating, and the person not go to skate. She remind me. What does Lungu Boy means? Lungu Boy means ghetto boy. It's the same thing as street boy. No cap. Do you speak Spanish? Chai, I know someone who asked this question. I definitely know someone who wants to know if I speak Spanish. I'm coming. Okay, I don't speak Spanish, but I think for me, because I'm a creative and because I like to like go beyond what I think I can do, I recorded the song already. I did the first verse, I did the chorus. Then I was saying, how can I actually say the same thing I was saying in the first verse in Spanish in the second verse? Then I called P Prime. P Prime linked me up with the girl, and the girl came from Paris, and she helped me translate the same thing I said in the first verse to Spanish in the second verse. So man is just trying to be creative, man. Could you buy a lot? How do you feel wearing Travis Scott's shirt and now singing it? Bro, I'm grateful. All my life, I'm grateful. I thank God for where I am now. I thank God for where I'm going next. Up when you follow. A water is needed. Make we even do the one with our front now. Go get ticket for that one. Lungu Boy tour active. Are you a Muslim? Yeah, I'm Abdul Ahmad. Full meaning of MMS, Mr. Money Sound. How was the studio section with Lord Miller? We've not even seen before. I didn't wait for more questions though. Why did you cut your dread? Now how long will they talk about now? Which one be dread for you like this now? If you talk about Lungu Boy, you talk about how they cut my dread. When are you doing Lagos tour? Very soon. What inspired you to create mentally? Die. See, I make an even come post, bro. Like, Mentally is even one of the songs that even me I fuck with. Number one, the production is neon. Like the bounce of the beat is like neon. Number two, like the things I was saying in that song is like Timberland is my favorite shoe, moving like I'm Scooby-Doo. I really fuck with that song too. Should we be expecting Wiz video? Machala, they don't ask for video. Machala. Chichi, what is your favorite clothing brand? For now, plain black shirt and plain white shirt.
Yeah, so you guys heard Asake. I think I really enjoyed the live and how simple he was. He was answering the questions. He was not making it look as though what are you asking. Even the most funny questions he also answered. And go look out for that. Their music, MMS, it is beautiful. I think it's about love and losses and regrets and all that. It's a good one, but it's not like the bing 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 bing. It's just different, something different. So go, catch up with it and do enjoy it. Okay, for those saying that Wizkid fans that they didn't like the way Asake said that, it was not what he said. That was why I was interested in bringing about the life that he had. There was no place he said, "Oh, I did Wizkid a favor," and I asked him. No, he never said that. In fact, the way he screamed about it, and then he also gave kudos to Majala. All right, so let's not make things difficult or complex for some of our artists. Let's be nice with what we say. All right, so that's where we're going to end this video. I want to say till I come your way next time, I am still your girl, the gist queen. Bye for now.